A man who was wrongly convicted of murdering a former Leicestershire policeman has now been found guilty of a lesser manslaughter charge.
Ameen Jogee was originally jailed for life under the controversial joint enterprise law. Well, our social affairs correspondent Jeremy Ball is here. So Jogee was cleared of murder. Does that mean that hundreds of other similar convictions could fail?
Yeah, because Ameen Jogee's conviction was used as a test case over the use of this joint enterprise law. Now, this is where several people involved in the killing all get convicted of murder, even if some of them didn't strike the fatal blow. And Jogee was arrested 5 years ago after his friend killed this ex-policeman, Paul Fyfe, in Leicester by stabbing him through the heart. Now, the original trial heard that Jogee stayed outside the flat, but he made threats. He egged his friend on with a bottle, and that made him guilty of murder too. But there's just been a retrial in Nottingham, and this time Ameen Jogee's been found not guilty of murder. Instead, this afternoon, he was convicted of a lesser manslaughter charge.
So why was this conviction overturned then?
Well, the Supreme Court ordered a retrial after deciding that the joint enterprise law has been wrongly interpreted for 30 years. And essentially, the judge found there wasn't proof that Ameen Jogee could have known how this was all likely to end. Now, this essentially could pave the way for hundreds of legal challenges, especially in cases where whole gangs have been convicted of murders.
That's really significant, isn't it? So what's going to happen next?
Well, Ameen Jogee's still behind bars, but he's likely to be a free man much sooner than he expected. He'll be back in court next Monday to be sentenced on that manslaughter charge. This afternoon, I had a brief chat with his victim's widow, Tracy Fyfe, and she told me she's disgusted he wasn't convicted of murder this time round, and she says she doesn't hold out much hope that his new sentence will fit the crime.
OK.
Thank you very much indeed, Jeremy.